Now to the manhunt for the killer of UnitedHealthcare's CEO. The NYPD released more images over the weekend of the man officials believe may have shot him. 5 days after the killing, they still don't know where he is. Lilia Luciano is near the murder scene here in New York City. Lilia, good morning.
Good morning to you, Nate. Look, the NYPD believes that after shooting UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson, the shooter left New York City, which turned this into a multi-state manhunt. Authorities now have more than 200 images of this person they're seeking, which they're putting together to retrace every one of his steps before and after. Police in New York City released these images over the weekend showing the person of interest taking a taxi less than an hour after the fatal shooting of 50-year-old Brian Thompson. Police believe he was headed to the Port Authority's bus station near the George Washington Bridge after ditching the bike he used to flee the scene of the crime. It's still not clear which bus he boarded and where it was headed. On Friday, police found a backpack they believe belonged to the shooter, which was discarded in Central Park. Inside, they found a jacket and Monopoly game money, but not the murder weapon. NYPD divers have been searching for more clues in a lake inside the park. It comes as we learn new information about the man's movements in the days before the shooting. Police now say they think he arrived in New York City on November 24th, 10 days before the murder, on a bus that originated in Atlanta. It's still unclear where exactly he boarded, but on the night he arrived in the city, investigators say the man spent approximately 30 minutes walking in the area near the Hilton Hotel where the shooting later took place. He then checked into his hostel, lowering his mask when he spoke to the clerk. Police believe it's the only time he fully revealed his face in public during his stay there. Former NYPD Chief of Department Rodney Harrison.
This individual that committed this homicide was very savvy, well planned. And I also believe, and I wouldn't be surprised if we learned down the road if he was working with another individuals.
NYPD investigators have been sent to Georgia and to multiple stops along the way, that bus route between here and there. And this investigation now involves the U.S. Marshals and the FBI as well, which is offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and the conviction of the suspect. Gayle?
Well, Lilia, thank you. Sure does seem like they have a lot of evidence to go on. Thank you so much. I mean, guys, they have a full picture of his face, so somebody knows him. Of course, we all believe that police know more than what they're saying. Yeah. But a lot of people, a lot of armchair cops are saying, what's taking so long to get him?
It's a big world out there. He had some days before they identified him where he could have flown somewhere.
Yeah, and I know we've talked about it on the show, or at least you guys have last week, but the ripple effect of the conversation after this murder.
Yeah. It's about the insurance industry.
About the insurance and healthcare in this country. Yeah. So much to unpack. Yeah. Hopefully he gets caught.
Yes. And I believe he will get caught sooner rather than later, but it's taken a minute.